Alright, now we're at the settlement. Where Grey Rat was talking about giving the ring to Loretta. There's another bonfire shortly. So we'll do our levels after that. Alright. Just come on down. Take a left. By left, I mean like a U-turn kind of left. We'll see some puppers up here behind the carriage that are focused on an alluring skull that gets hanging out. Nope. Then we'll go grab an item, talk to Yol here in a second.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Buddy, it's okay.
Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londo, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
Sure.
Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londo, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Sadness ahead. Can be, yeah. All right. To the next bonfire. No drops. Okay. Okay, so that third one that's usually behind there came out already. And tears. Not really. Alright, bonfire time. Nope. There we go. Okay, let's rest. Back to Firelink. So now, we're in a... I don't want to say conundrum, but here's the question for those of you watching. So, Yol, that we just got, as he said... Well, let's go talk to him. Oh, there's a spam message. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do something here. Let's see. Apologies. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. I had to do a little bit of housekeeping on that. These things happen. Okay. So, for those of you who are watching, where were we? We have to make a decision. So Yol that we just rescued, as he said. Delete the Borg, yes. No assimilation, just deletion. We teaches us spells, as we've said, but there is a way to kind of get his master mistress, so to speak, to show up, who does dark stuff, like dark spells. But one of the things that she sells is the Dark Hand, which is a oh so sweet weapon. Early on, like, it can carry you through a good portion of the early to mid game. It is a great weapon. It's not as fancy as the katana, but it's good. It's so good. So, do we want to go that route? If we do, we're gonna have to kill ourselves a good amount of times to get it to work, or to get it done quickly, I should say. Just, knock them out. Or we can not go the dark path, stick to more of our decks and stuff like that. Ed says go for it. Jabo, I carry no attachments. You carry no attachments to Yol or to the decision? Hold on a second. Okay. There we go. So we're back over here. So first thing, though, let's go at least talk to Yol.
Oh, our champion of Ash. Welcome home.
We went dark. Death is dark.
This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
So, basically, the draw out true strength is what it is. And I think you have to do 5. The first one you get for free, and then the next ones you have to die a certain amount of times in order to do it. Make the death counter look like lottery numbers. I think it's 12 or 13 total that you have to do. But if we purchase stuff, as you can see, selling various magics, and that's it. We can talk to him.
As I have said, I was once a sorcerer. Alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of
Not in
Vimheim.
sync. You don't have to do it in sequence. You just have to do it before a certain time. Or we can knock it out real quick.
More importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark sign possess something quite special.
Get the gesturing. So, I guess we're gonna go dark. Let's do it.
Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
So, it gives you free levels as well. So I'm gonna use that for our vigor. Alright.
Be safe, champion of Ash.
So now, when we go to our status, we have, where is it? I think it's when we level, it shows up, I think. Here's Grey Rat. We'll come back to him in a little bit, because we still have to do his errand of giving the ring to Loretta. So, real quick, let me do something here. Switch. There's our beacon. Come on, let's go. All right. So, let's also use this.
Welcome home, speak.
Let's do some
Very
levels.
well, then take note.
Yeah, I could have sworn there was a little symbol that shows up that kind of shows you your progress, but I think it shows up after you die. All right, 19 up to the vigor, sure.
Farewell, Nick.
Okay, so now it's time to die. Intentionally. Because we're going to go down the dark path. Back to Undead Settlement. And basically, you can... So as Jabo kind of asked, in sequence, you don't have to. You just have to do it before... I believe it's before the Abyss Watchers boss fight. You have to do it. If I remember correctly. But... You'll know when it's done. Because this little symbol right here... One, it's going to not be all lit up with fire, but it's also going to look cracked and gray. You'll see it here in a bit. All right, so here we go. This is a nice spot to do it in, because this is real quick. So there's one. I'm not going to update the death counter until we actually knock it out. Recover our souls. And then we do this. 2. Yep. So now you'll notice the symbol has this kind of look to it. That's the indication of when you've hit the right amount. So now, let's go back. Grab our free levels. I think it's 4 more levels. I think it's total 5 free levels you get out of this. So if nothing else, you get free levels.
Oh, Arch, I would do.
Okay.
Then shall bear.
There's our 20. So that's 2 times we've done this.
Then shall bear.
All right. 3.
Then shall we begin? Bear. Then shall we begin? Bearer. You have attained ample strength. All will soon be clear, my good lord.
Okay, so that's it for him. Now, spoiler alert, he's going to die. Not by us.
Be safe, our lord.
So instead of Champion Ash and kind of, be safe, he's like, be safe. So tonal difference, too. So now... Actually, we might be able to just quit out and do it. Trying to remember. Let's see. Yep. So you'll see he's dead, and now we have someone new.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yoel's master? I am Uria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yoel's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead.
You can do the dignified bow, because we are a gentleman.
Another matter. Thou a lord, art thou not? Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our Lord, We of Londor shall serve thee.
I'll update the death counter here in
And
a
I,
second.
of course, am also thine.
Okay. All right. So now. Oh, not 16. 15. Okay. So if we look to purchase. So she sells Purging Stone for reducing some curse buildup, cures hollowing, which is what we are now as a hollow, poison throwing knives, divine tomes. But here it is, the Dark Hand. It does physical damage. It does dark damage. It's got some critical on it. Scales with strength, dex, faith, and intelligence. So it's a quite decent weapon indeed. Untrue Dark Ring, some Rings of Sacrifice, and Untrue White Ring. So we can take the appearance of a phantom. This is one of those tricky things. We can take the appearance of phantom, be summoned into someone else's world, or potentially invade someone else's world as just a regular phantom. Like, hey, a helper. It can look like that, and then we can kill him. We can be quite sneaky. So yeah, that's what she's got.
That a lord bearer for the time, and I, of course. That a lord
Okay,
bearer, and
just
I,
loop the dialogue. We'll
till
leave.
meet again. May the dark sigil guide thee.
Indeed. So now we are on the dark side. So now we can get back to the game. The area. Progress a bit. I don't think I have any bone shards currently. No, didn't think so. Just making sure. All right, back to the settlement. Alrighty then. Guys by the gate we can just ignore. Come on over, buddy. Ow. Thought I was out of range. Alright. Shield, if I remember correctly. Leather shield? Yeah. Alright, so there's a little path here we're going to take up. Some guys are kind of hidden away. Was that like a pitchfork? Yeah, exactly. Little gray rat looking dudes. Thrall hood, one of my favorite fashion hoods. Giant salad incoming. All right, let's come on down. Come over here. Some charcoal pine bundles, so to put a little bit of fire on your weapon, if it's not infused. But also, we need to knock this down, but not get it yet. We'll get it in a bit. Oh. Repairs, yeah, which we won't really need, but that's okay. Little Groot right here. All right, guy here. Another guy over here, and then there's another one up on the wall over there. And he'll drop down here in a second. Next up, coming up here, one of my least favorite enemies, the big girls, is kneeling right over here. Firebombs, I think 3 is enough for what we need to do. All right, so let's pick up the item first. Loretta's Bone. Loretta's the name of the person Grey Rat wanted us to find. Maybe it's related. Extremely dark on the stream when in darker areas. I will brighten that up. Let's do that right now. Thanks for letting me know, though. I forgot I didn't have the thing. All right, let's blow some guys up. Or let's miss. That works, too. All right, so we only need 2 total. Again, just clearing out some mobs. Big girl's getting up. We got to keep an eye on her. Because she'll throw some stuff that will follow and follow and follow. Watch out for the grab. Oh, missed that. Guy's coming up. Whew, that's like 1 health. That's like 1 health. Okay. Shadow croissant. Let me behind you. There we go. No drops either. Get some gear. All right. Let's pick up some goodies. Okay. Shard, that's what we're here for. Little circle, as is the Dark Souls way. Alright, couple of guys here. There's the bridge, which we'll come to in a bit. Actually, we're gonna do that now. I forgot my order. But I want to take out these guys first, so they don't follow. All right, now we get to an annoying part over on the right side here. Watch for some firebomb throwing. Nope. Okay. Right there it is. Okay. So... Yeah, we go to the right side first. I'm just trying to remember. There's a order I like to do this in. All right, so up here, guys on the roofs who will shoot darts. So shield up. And then a guy who hangs out right here. Come over here, grab a little heal. There's gonna be a guy on the ground. Right up. Okay. We come up here, get some Revenga. But we heal. Replenish some fire bombs over here. And we talk to...
Another Nana disappeared.
the grunt and carries a cage. He ever has his cage.
And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
And that's all the dialogue.
Another nasty.
Warmest of welcomes. 10 out of 10. Boy, dodge again. Yeah. Alright. Let's come on up here. Get some more Revenga. Oh. There we go. Alright. So, now. Normally, these guys are bad guys. This one is not. This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. But this guy is good. But first thing, let's get the, I think it's the flame plate ring. This is kind of tricky to get the right way, because we don't want to fall off. We want this to come forward. Yep. And then we do this. I think my death count's a little off screen. I'll adjust that here in a second. And we just get thrown into a pit. Because of course. Underworld Uber, exactly. Fox. Alright, let me move this over. There. That'll be fine. Alright, back to the game. War God. And then this son of a beesh.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
Indeed.
Yes, yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping.
Another covenant.
Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family. You'll go mad. Take my advice.
Okay, get the homeward bone from him.
This pit is for hollows. You've...
Okay, that's all we needed. Let's go to the last bonfire. So now we're going to run past the big girl here in a second. Salad time. He drops? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We're gonna run back over to the same place across the bridge. But we're gonna go through the barn this time. Oh, you wanted to come along? What about you? Nope. Okay. Oh. Tried to do the parry. Did not work. Let's see if we can get it on him. Nope, just a slash. That's okay. Alright, slight ambush right here. And then a guy with a flamberge up ahead. Cool little weapon. We may get someone jump off the top here. So let's be careful with it. Nope. Okay. Get the shield. Let's come get a bonfire. Spook it. Oh. Just don't want to get hit by all the fire bombs that are being tossed up top. Okay. All right, rest. Now, we go back to the undead settlement, and we go the third direction. And then over to our next bonfire. Let's try to get a parry off on one of these guys here. There we go. Hey, we can make our own salad. Alright. Actually, just in case. Lock onto him. There you go. Okay. Hello again, fellas. Alright, guy to our left here. Alright. So now, let's come get this. Take care of the little thieves. The thieves. Otherwise, they'll drop down on us later. Thought he was going to come back a little bit. Oh. Stop hitting me. That's what you get. Fox does make a decent point. More Titanites. Oh, he dropped a little something. Oh, and so did he. Missing all the items. Fire bombs. Yes. And I didn't need to use my Estus. I forgot about the soup. How could I forget about the soup? Alright, so up here. So we talked to one cage that was friendly, but that cage, not friendly. And then get a little something something. Come over here, drop down a hole with some precious soup. And of course, a warrior of sunlight, metal. Because we always praise the sun. Delicious soup. Soup, indeed. There is soup. Visions of soup, yep. Run faster than things trying to kill you. That's all you gotta do. Alright, now we got some more cages. Be wary of above, but we already cleared them out. And then a red eye. A little bit tougher than the normal ones. And good thing to do in this area is lock on to try to find the different ones. Oh. Alright. Obviously some windows. We can see our bonfire area. It's just where this bridge is, just to the left. We'll get there after dealing with some shenanigans. Alright. Got that. Another big girl is up ahead, throwing stuff at us. So we want to try to keep an eye on that. Of course, a little room for some safety. But we want to go where this boarded up area is. Just run towards it, let that happen, we'll lure him out. There is a couple of guys. Whip. Okay. Run over here. Hammer guy, and then we deal with her. Now, if I can get her to drop down, that would be ideal. Eh. Let's see. Come on, big girl. You know you want to. I don't think she wants to. Okay. I kicked her. Ooh, careful. Get up. There we go. Any drops for me? None. Alright. This room has nothing. It is useless. A little bit of a jump right here. That can be kind of tricky because you can miss and hit things. So let's see. There we go. That crystal lizard, we can just get out of the game, come back in, and get it. So not worried about that. Okay, continuing. And then I think once we beat the boss here in just a little bit, I'll call it a stream. Because I still need to get a little lunch. Little sharp gem. Good for the dex weapons. Alright. Salad for soap? No salad in this case. Alright, so now that we're here, we think. Because we can't get in there this direction. We need to go to the other bonfire. That's right. To the underside. Okay. Now the bow we picked up is going to come in handy here shortly. Bit of this, bit of that. Arrows are already equipped. And it fell on the wrong side. Well, that's fine. We'll be there in a second. We'll come down here in just a second as well. So we'll come up here, kill the firebomb boys. And get our pyromancer too. Little axe. And then...
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornyx, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Certainly.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornyx of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Okay. Now we get to deal with a one of the big boys that I was saying are not friendly. Right there with his jar. Then there's an item here, item over that way. Fireball, sign me up, indeed. Oh. Let's back that up a bit. Go get a ring. Don't give up. Motivational speech to the guy just sitting there. Fire clutch ring, which we will equip because it increases fire attack. Compromises our damage absorption, but that's okay. Increases our fire damage on our katana. And then the stone plate one we picked up is fire damage absorption, so resistance to it. Now these guys that are kind of hanging out, if I remember correctly, don't yield any souls at all. Let me just make sure. Yeah. So we can skip them. We'll then come over here. A little ambush up ahead. Alright. Then down here, dog, hammer, dog, salad. Another guy up there. There's a big girl down here somewhere usually. But there is an ember over here, if I remember correctly. Okay. These guys we can actually just skip. Not even worried about them. But now we're going to head back a bit. Get the shortcut back to our bonfire. The little door that I said was locked. There's a big girl. Bye. Survives the fall, though. And then there is a guy right up here that will come across when we get to here. Other guys won't aggro unless you go a little further. Or you shoot them with arrows. Which we will be doing. The shooting arrows part. Sewers. Got some rats, including a big rat coming up. Get the poison bite ring, though. Oh. Alright. So we'll try to lock on. See if we can toss out the fire. That's little ones, big one. Where are you? There you are. Oh, blood bite ring, not poison bite. Blood bite, or poison bite's later. All right. This is a decent little place to farm early, too. You go to the bonfire, come down here, kill them, go back. Decent little farming place. Okay, now we'll go back to Firelink real quick. Grab a couple levels, talk to Grey Rat. Could start to learn pyromancies as well. There are dark pyromancies, by the way. I forgot to mention that. There's regular pyromancies, there's dark ones too. So just keep that in mind for where this character goes. Because we still haven't quite decided yet, other than we want to use dark stuff.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
Alright, we'll give him the bone.
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
Alright, so now we'll leave.
Goodbye, and stay safe. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go?
Alright, and we'll leave the game and come back in so we can send Grey Rat out. We have to, basically, it's going to be sad for a little bit and it'll only be like, heavens, she was already dead, and that's about all she'll say. Quit out again, then we'll be ready to go out and get some new loot.
heavens. She was already dead.
And we learn the emote. And that's all he'll say. Quit out one more time. Send him away. Okay. You know, I was thinking.
Ah, there
Oh, I
you
was
are.
thinking.
I was thinking. You know I'm a petty thief. Well, perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you. Well, what do you say?
Yes.
Thank you. You will not be disappointed. Grey Rat the Thief was once a well-known name until I ended up rotting in a cell.
So obviously,
Grey Rat
oh,
until I...
not that. We wanted to buy some stuff before sending him, like some fire arrows, as an example. Or what's the other decent thing? Bastard sword's not bad. Of course, some other stuff. Because once he leaves, well, he'll be gone for a little bit.
Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Okay. Now, over to Cornix.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting the lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own. Careful you don't burn yourself with it.
All right. So, we can learn various pyromancies. Like, for example, we can't do Great Combustion because we don't have 10 Faith. We would just need 1 level in that. So here's a question. Oh, I didn't see this. Sorry, La Ghost. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Here is a question, though, for the chat. Do we want to learn pyromancies to be able to eventually get to dark pyromancies to go with our dark-themed character that we seem to be working towards? That's the question. Because we can do some pyromancies now, but obviously dark would be a little later on. Dark pyro. Ed says yes. Okay. Logos backs it. All right. So we'll learn some pyromancies. I think Fireball, just the standard one starting out, is good to get. We'll do that. Okay. And then obviously we can reinforce our Pyromancy Flame with some Titanite shards, which I will do currently.
Do not begot what is a teat.
Okay. So we will now look at doing some leveling. Nope. Oh, I need to reinforce my Estus as well, and also start allocating a bit to our FP Blue Estus. So, and I may come back that way, depending on how many levels we get.
Very then hey.
All right, so first thing, let's get the 1 into Faith. And then our Endurance up there. We'll only have 451 souls, which is okay. So basically, and you have to more or less level Intelligence and Faith to get your Pyro working.
Farewell, Maiden.
That's okay. All right. Why do I keep going to inventory? Equipment. Give us the Pyromancy Flame. So we'll have this. We'll need to attune. Some Fireball. So now we can... Wait a second. That's a combustion. I think I need to have it in the right hand. It's been a minute since I've done this. Oh, I gotta do that too. That might help. Okay, so back to the left hand. You go. It's gotta be selected. I am dumb. See, there we go. Okay.
Just what neat.
All right. Reinforce. A lot. Yes, this. I'll do 5 and 2 for now.
Pretty be careful.
All right. Now back to the bridge, and we need to go across a couple of bridges because we need to meet up with a giant. So you're thinking of going dark all the way for your character, but who knows? Yeah, who knows? All right. So, as I was saying, we can farm this area pretty decently. If we hit him, but we can drop. Okay, but back to the shield for now. Okay. Oh, and the dark hand that we're working on getting also weighs nothing. It takes up little to no equipment load at all. It's great. Great. Let's get this guy over again. Oh, way too early on the parry. That's okay. Alright. Also, let's bait some guys in. Oh, and also you can zoom in and out with your bow now, which is great. You done, boy. Bad dodges. Let's avoid that. Kind of hoping he would fall, but that's okay. Let's see if we can give him a bit of the jump. Okay. Any loot? No. Alright, couple of doggos ahead. One at a time. Left head, very pointless. Not pointless, there's stuff. See, look, alluring skulls. Those are very useful later on. Just not currently. Alright. Got a little someone to talk to.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? Oh, no
Nope.
matter.
Sorry.
Heed my words. If you've any sense, you go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time. If, like the others, you'll then go
Okay.
on.
Alright. Well, we are gonna go right ahead. Don't mind if I do. And a sight for sore eyes. Not the same one, a different one, but... Oh, only our bestest friend in this whole game.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegbert of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow?
Not yet.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and...
Duke, I do like it.
Well,
I do like it.
that doesn't get me anywhere. This lift, with an...
I think that's it.
This...
Yep. So he says the lift only goes down. Well, not entirely true. But I do want it to go down currently to get a bonfire. For later. And we're going to do a little trick. Tricky-do. And I'm going to try to help some players out. Okay. Let's see. Actions. Where is it? Technique? Yeah. Try luring it out. And then... time for... hole. And let's point down. Finish. Because we're going to use that as a hole for something here shortly. There is another way to cheese this enemy that sucks, and that's running past it using the doors. No praise in the sun? Not currently. We're going with more of a dark character. And also, what's his name? Solaire, spoiler alert, is not in the game, unfortunately. You can get his armor, though. But yeah, so one way to get past this night thing, there's some doors past him. Basically, run right past him, open the doors, pelt him with fireballs and fire stuff. There you go. I like the more stylish way. Just getting him to come through here can be a little dicey. because he can just destroy us if we're not careful. Oh. And sometimes he'll get stuck, but he didn't this time. Good. Hi there. Good fight. All right, let's bring this back. And he doesn't respawn either, which is nice. But as I said, let's get a bonfire. You never played Dark Souls, so you're here for the company. Well, that's good. You should really play Dark Souls, though. I recommend trying at least Dark Souls 1 to everybody. Alright. We'll light this. We're not going to rest at it, because I don't necessarily need anything to respawn currently. Alright. Now we make our way up this tower. As Siegvard said, this only goes down. Not true. Just do this. And up we go. And then here in a second, familiar noise. Yep, because he figured it out himself. But let's get some goodies, and let's go make a friend, an actual friend.
Who are you?
Let's make some peace.
I help anytime.
So the young white branch will basically make sure that this guy doesn't shoot us here in a little bit. There's also those bastardos that like to kill him, and he drops a good ring, though. So there is that. All right. So we're going to try to do this drop here in a second. Where this platform is. Okay. And then, hello again.
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days, I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here.
Oh,
Anyhow,
sorry.
do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. Now, think twice before you go down that road.
All right, let's get some battle ready. The problem, though, is I have fire weapons. That's okay. Hey, Big and Ugly. Over here. Yoo-hoo! Come on. Do I have to shoot you to get you to come over?
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side!
Let Sigurd draw a little aggro. Oh, careful. hurt a bit. Could hit him, that would have been nice. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh. Missed my lock on. That's okay. There we go. Got the fire gem. That's where you get it from.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
The Siegbrow.
To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
We get the toast gesture.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
And we get another gesture here shortly. Sleep. There we go. All right. Get a little bit of the loots. Pale Tongue, another Covenant item. And some armor. Northern armor, I think. Yeah. Alright, now another part of this whole section I do not like coming up. Of course, it's big ladies. Same ones we've seen before. But let's get a firebomb, because these things really don't like fire. Okay. Bit of heals, just to play it safe. Got some dogs. One should stop right here. What? I never understood why it does that, but it's okay. And then a trap up here. All of these things will drop on you. Not careful. Actually, let's see if we can use our freshly acquired pyromancies. Some human pine resin. Yeah. But we can't use it. At least not in the moment. Alright, time for the big girls. Yep. Bit of this. That hurt a bit. That's okay. Oh. Oh. I got stunned. Our first actual death. I got stun locked there. That was on me. Okay. Let's get this right. Get it right, get it tight. Alright. Yep, there we go. We don't have to fight the big guy again. Death count, jank. Okay. I believe the platform's this direction. Yeah. We'll get it on the way down. It's a bit easier. Alright. Let's do this a proper way. Oh, forgot an item. Let's get this. But we're coming over here because some good loot in a little bit. Specifically a ring. Oh, that missed. Alright. I'm trying to remember if they will actually come down if you just run past them or not. Don't remember. Seems to be okay so far. Okay, that takes care of that. There we go. Hey, now she finally dropped some gear. Alright. I don't think we'll need it, but just in case. Now they all show up. That's fine. We'll be gone well before they get to us. Flynn's ring. Basically, the lighter your equip load, the more damage you do. Alright. Oh. Use this for a couple of jumps. Get the shard over here. Or homeward bone. Never mind. Never mind. Alright. I really don't like this jump at all. We're good. There we go. And let's get our ring. Here you are. Chloranthy ring. Yes, please. And then we can just homeward bone out of here. And then we go face the boss. All right. Back to the bridge. Now we're gonna get a dark spirit coming up here in a bit, so let's just be ready for that. Namely, the guy we met in the pit earlier. Yep. There's a summon. Entry. Sure. Come join the party. There you are. He does pyromancies too. And it's just a pain overall. There you go. Go get yourself some. There you go, buddy. Now get up. Let me do the same. Or not. Oh, he's just stuck. Well, that's a thing. Never seen him get stuck. Bit of lag? Okay. Thanks. Alright, we'll take out this guy. Then the reason for talking to the giant, making peace, will be very prevalent here shortly. Oh, the parry. Nice work. Nice work. Nicely done. So the arrows that are about to fall, if we didn't make peace before, these arrows would hurt us and hurt us bad. What arrows you say? Oh, this arrow that's coming in right now. That one. And all the arrows that are about to come flying in. I'm just gonna let him do his thing while I pick up all the loots. Undead bone shard that we can use. And then there's some loots up here. And some ashes that we're gonna need. Watch out for the guy up top, Flamberge. Oh, Phantom returned home. Oh well. Get some cleric goodies, but also some ashes. The use for that we will show in just a little bit. Now we're coming up to a weapon that maybe not this one, but another one maybe later on that could fit with our dark motif. And that is the Great Scythe. I don't know how good it is. I've never really tried it, but it's one of those like, it could work. I mean, we'll have our dark hand here in a little bit. But let's get the boss going. And then we'll call it a stream shortly after that. Of course, if anyone wants to help, no issue summoning them. And this boss is weak to fire as well, which is why fire early on is so good. Give him the wave. All right. You ready to rock and roll? All right. The boss is that tree right there, this thing. And we gotta hit these little pimples that are on it. Oh. And get in the middle. Careful. All right. Let's see if this is the... Oh. Yeah. All right, here comes the drop. Whee! Now we're back in the pit from before. And there's a hand. Heal just in case. Watch the drop. Okay. Give me another heal. Back around to the front. Hit the hand. Or... First try. Thank you. Crow jar. Alright, so we got a soul, obviously, but the transposing kiln, we give that to Ludlith back at Firelink, and that's how we get the boss weapons. Some extra souls coming in. Oh, and look who's dead. Oh. Oh, what happened to you? Alright. Rest here. Travel back to Firelink. It is dark hand time, ladies and jelly spoons.
Speak thy dishonorable.
There it is. So the scales with strength, dex, intelligence, faith. So for the kind of character that we're sort of shaping to be, it's a good weapon to have.
Till we meet again.
So if we do a little quick comparison. So here's the Dark Hand. So, as you can see, initial physical damage does drop a bit from a +2 flame thing. So it's 108 is what our physical damage is, but we also have 108 fire. The Dark Hand, though, 88 plus 24, but then you get the 150 plus 22 in the dark. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That Great Scythe we picked up, it's more quality. It requires 14 on the strength, 14 on the dex. But there's some scythes later on. I believe there's a boss weapon that's a scythe. That could be something, potentially. Okay. But that's the hand. Basically, it's a punching kind of weapon. Does not use a lot of stamina. So we can just sit here, punch, 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 punch. So there's that. There's the charged attack. Like that. I believe if we... Yeah. So like the parry kind of thing is that, which deals a good amount of damage. So at some point we could just look like this, where we're just fire in one hand, dark in the other. Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, so now that we're back, Grey Rat's back.
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on, have a gander.
All right, so he's up to stuff. He's selling lightning urns, which is good. The Zweihänder, yeah. Good weapon there. Glaive, war picks, other gear, arrows to get stocked up on. So yeah, you send him out every once in a while. He goes and gets a bunch of new gear.
Goodbye.
Now, if we come up here,
Just one.
let's see if we can reinforce. I believe the Dark Hand can't be reinforced, though. I think that's the limitation.
Be careful.
I think. Another. Yeah, so we could reinforce Pyromancy Flame if we had the stuff. Learn some Pyromancies. Great Combustion, I would say, is a decent one to learn. We'll save it for now, though, because I'd like to grab a couple of levels. Alright. And, oh. Use those. Use that. Real quick, though, talk to Ludlith.
Fret not. My feet are here firmly planted, for I am a lord, and this is my throne.
Give him the kiln.
Belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul.
Let's see if I can. I was going to see if I can get him in the camera.
Transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
So if we begin the transposition, we can get some different items. So for example, if we were going with the Sellsword Twin Blade Dex build, that Pontiff's left eye recovers HP with successive attacks. So you just like attack, 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 and you can just get health back, which I actually might do with the Dark Hand. That could be a shot. Hollow Slayer Great Sword. I've tried using it. It's not, in my opinion, as good as it's hyped up to be. Demon's Great Axe. But Vort's Great Hammer, though. That is a good weapon. So I'm actually going to get Pontiff's Left Eye. Costs no souls to get. It just uses the boss soul of Vort, so we can't get the Great Hammer, is basically what it is.
Treat the chi.
So now, when we attack, let's get this. Actually, we'll keep that. I'll drop this for now. And I will equip Flynn's Ring, so if we lower our equip load, our attack will go up. So you can see, well, actually can't. So the right weapon 1, the attack power goes up a little bit. If we lower our equip load, it will go up even more. Actually, however, stamina recovery speed from the Chloranthy Ring, I will take that instead. All right, let's grab some levels.
Welcome, host. Very what the heck?
We can get 2 levels. So we'll work on getting our endurance up.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the...
And we're left with 1,500, which isn't enough to get Great Combustion, but that's okay. Okay, so let's switch that out now. Let's get, of course, our welcome. I'll switch out that for the toast. And we will say this will wrap up our stream, the start of our dark, fiery character. So yeah, it's good stuff. Only one actual death. I'll take it. The other were just to get to the Dark Hand. That's really all it was. Intentional. But before I go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.